All right, today we're going to look at how you would analyze a solubility chart, graph, where it looks at how different substances becomes, how their solubility changes based on changing the temperature. So here you'll be given like units, grams per solute that you can dissolve for, in this case, 100 grams of water. So how much grams of each substance can you dissolve in 100 grams of water given at different temperatures here? So we're seeing temperatures increasing as we go to the right. Okay, so I have some sample questions that we can analyze this with. So here for number one, if I raise the temperature of, so here sodium nitrate has a solubility of 80 grams per 100 grams at 10 degrees Celsius. If I raise the temperature to 65, what is the effect on solubility? So for sodium nitrate here, sodium nitrate, NaNO3, if I have it at 10 degrees Celsius, it's about here, about 80, and if I bring it to 65, it went up. So how did the solubility affect it? How was it affected by temperature? It increases. So solubility increases with temperature for specifically NaNO3. Okay. Number two is saying how much more can you actually dissolve than at 10 degrees Celsius. Okay. So NaNO3, I'm going to find that line, at 10 degrees Celsius, I can see that the Y is at about 80. So at 10 degrees Celsius, you've got about 80 grams. At 65, we're going to estimate here, it's at about 130 grams. So see how I'm at 130 right here? So at 65 degrees Celsius, it's at about 130 grams. So the question was asking how many more grams could you dissolve than at 10 degrees? So if we just subtract 130 grams minus 80 grams, that would be 50 grams. So you can dissolve 50 grams more of this NaNO3 when you increase it by 55 degrees Celsius. Okay. Let's see. Based on, here, we'll do number 4 here. We're going to skip number 3. Number 4 says, based on the graph here above, which solute or substance can dissolve the most at 50 degrees? Okay, so let's look at the bigger graph. Okay, so at 50 degrees, we're right here. So what I want to do is scroll up and see the last line I hit, because that means it can, that's the one that has the most that can dissolve. So again, that would be the NaNO3, because there's nothing above there, and that's the highest one. So number 4 would also be sodium nitrate. For number 5, it says for the substance ammonium chloride, NH4Cl, what is the relationship between temperature and the grams of solute that can dissolve? So let's look at the line for NH4Cl. So we see here that as temperature goes up, the line also increases, which means that we have a direct relationship. So this is direct, where as the temperature goes up, solubility also goes up. Okay. Let's see. Number 6, at what temperature do KClO3 and the Ce2SO4 dissolve at the same amount? Okay. So that is this KClO3 and CeSO4 or Ce2SO4 so the temperature that they both dissolve at the same amount. If I look through here, they intersect right here. So that is about 25 degrees Celsius. Okay. And I think we're going to leave it there, but that's how you would use a graph like this for doing different analysis with solubility and temperature. Okay.